Elon Musk fears AI development without regulation. Elon Musk called for a pause in the development of artificial intelligence once again on Friday when speaking at the Viva Tech conference in Paris, warning people of the dangers of AI if it is not regulated. Musk has been a proponent of more refined regulation in terms of AI development for several years. Dating back to 2017, he has pushed for there to be guidelines for it moving forward, as the overdevelopment before regulations are set could be detrimental to the human race. I have exposure to the most cutting-edge AI, and I think people should be really concerned about it, Musk said at the National Governors Association meeting in 2017. I keep sounding the alarm bell, but until people see robots going down the street killing people, they don't know how to react because it seems so ethereal. Tesla has gone on to start developing its own bot, which Musk unveiled last year, claiming it will be able to simplify human life by taking care of monotonous and boring tasks. However, he is still quite convinced that the development of AI should begin slowing down well before an adequate regulatory process is established. The White House came out with its own blueprint for an AI Bill of Rights, a vision for protecting our civil rights in the algorithmic age, in late 2022, which described 5 key principles for keeping humans safe during AI development. Biden's AI Bill of Rights is a baby step toward Elon Musk's call for AI regulation. Musk continued this narrative last week during his speech, stating there are potential dangers for humans if AI development moves forward without regulations. There is a real danger for digital superintelligence having negative consequences, Musk said via Reuters. And so, if we are not careful with creating artificial general intelligence, we could have potentially a catastrophic outcome. I am in favor of AI regulation because I think it is a risk to the public. And anything that's a risk to the public, there needs to be some kind of referee. That referee is the regulator. Musk's first appearance on the Joe Rogan Experience podcast several years ago yielded a similar conversation, where he discussed his fear of AI overdevelopment. Friday, he said he believes there should be a hiatus in AI development until there is regulation. I just want to say, I think we should pause. Source: reposted and summarized from Joey Klender at Teslarati. Ford chairman admits U.S. can't compete with China on EVs. Automotive veteran and Ford executive chairman Bill Ford recently admitted that China has a lead against the United States when it comes to electric vehicle production. Considering the present state of the EV sector, the U.S. is likely not ready to compete against China in electric car production, Ford noted. The executive shared his thoughts during a segment with CNN's Fareed Zakaria. Ford noted that Chinese EV makers developed very quickly, and they scaled rapidly as well. The veteran also noted that Ford has to be ready when competition from China arrives. They developed very quickly, and they developed them in large scale. And now they're exporting them. They're not here, but they'll come here. We think, at some point, we need to be ready. And we're getting ready, the executive later noted, as per Reuters. China has earned the respect of veterans in the auto sector. Last month alone, Ford CEO Jim Farley stated that he sees Chinese EV makers as Ford's main rivals in the segment. He also noted that Ford would need a unique brand or lower costs to beat the competition from China. I think we see the Chinese as the main competitor, not GM or Toyota. The Chinese are going to be the powerhouse, Farley said. Chinese EV makers have emerged as some of the most compelling non-Tesla electric cars in the market. These include vehicles from startups such as NIO and XPeng, both of which have all-electric car lineups that are quite compelling. The quality of China's electric vehicle production has been impressive as well, as highlighted by Elon Musk during a visit to Gigafactory Shanghai. It's been incredibly impressive how you've been able to overcome so many difficulties and many challenges. It warms my heart, you know. And I tell people throughout the world. The cars we produce here are not just the most efficient in production, but the highest quality, Musk said. Source: reposted and summarized from Simon Alvarez at Teslarati. Tesla Model Y was second best-selling car in U.S. from January to April. Tesla Model Y continues to add to its list of achievements. The vehicle was the world's best-selling car in Q1 2023, and also performed well in the U.S. According to the data, Model Y was the second best-selling car in the U.S. from January to April 2023 and the best-selling passenger car overall. Tesla Model Y continues its triumphant March Experian data released by Automotive News via Inside EVs. Show Tesla Model Y's superior sales performance in the U.S. in the first 4 months of this year. Sales of the car doubled from last year to 127,541 units. Model Y became the best-selling passenger car in the overall sales rankings in the country. The car also became the second best-selling vehicle in the U.S., surpassed only by the Ford F-150 pickup truck with nearly 240,000 units sold. Tesla Model Y has surpassed the former favorites of the public. Such strong sales recorded by Tesla means that Model Y has surpassed the longtime favorites of the public. Toyota Camry, Honda CR-V, Nissan Rogue, Toyota Corolla, Honda Civic, Honda Accord, and others that have dominated the sales charts in the past have now lost huge market share. As Tesla's manufacturing capability grows, the gap will only widen. The Texas manufacturer has once again proved it can effectively fight for consumers, regardless of the economic situation. Model Y is Tesla's best-selling model. Tesla made a big bet on Model Y and turned out to be right. Model Y accounted for more than half of all Tesla registrations in the first 4 months of 2023, which totaled 211,842 vehicles. The manufacturer's second best-selling vehicle was Model 3 with 72,259 registrations, up 28% from last year. Combined Model Y and Model 3 sales totaled nearly 200,000 registrations out of Tesla's 211,842 registrations. Tesla holds nearly 61% of the EV market share in the U.S. Tesla was the #1 electric vehicle sales brand in January to April 2023 with 211,842 registrations. This is 52% more than last year. Tesla's EV market share is 60.8%. All competitors, even taken together, are far behind. Chevrolet is in second place and Ford is third with 24,689 registrations, 7.1% market share, and 17,167, 4.9% market share, respectively. Source: reposted and summarized from Eva Fox at Tasmanian. Tritium to add Tesla NACS plug option. Tritium, the Australia-based fast charger manufacturer, announced support for the Tesla's North American charging standard NACS charging connector. The company was one of the first that earlier this month singed up for the idea of adding a NACS plug option to its DC fast chargers, following Ford's and General Motors' announcement to use NACS. Currently, Tritium chargers are offered with the combined charging system CCS1. CCS2 Europe and Asia are CHAdeMO plugs. Tritium CEO Jane Hunter said that the NACS plug option will be available in the US and in any other market where such standard will be adopted. Tritium is committed to enabling the rapid transition to electric vehicles by providing our customers and EV drivers with fast and reliable charging options that can charge any model of e-versus as the EV industry aligns on global technology standards. Tritium is committed to supporting any connectors which are widely used in our primary markets of Europe, North America, and the Asia-Pacific region. We look forward to adding Tesla's NACS connector to our US chargers, and to our chargers in any other markets which decide to adopt the NACS connector, to provide a seamless and simple charging experience for the growing range of EV models. One of the most interesting things in the press release is that not only new chargers are considered. Tritium intends to also develop a retrofit kit for existing chargers. Tritium expects to make NACS connectors available as an option during manufacture and as a retrofit kit for post-manufacture. This might be a very important thing, because charging network very likely would like to change the dual CCS1 chargers into one CCS1 and one NACS plug setup and virtually double its customer base. We don't know when NACS-compatible chargers will become available for order. Tritium's all-new manufacturing plant in Tennessee is probably eagerly waiting to start series production. The factory is envisioned for up to 30,000 chargers annually at some point in the future. Source: reposted and summarized from Mark Kane at Inside EVS. Truck rolls coal on Tesla Model 3 driver wishes he had HEPA filter. Sadly, electric vehicle drivers continue to be given the coal rolling treatment by diesel-powered truck owners in the US. There's no need to explain why rolling coal intentionally is not only illegal in many states but also a wrong and disrespectful thing to do on so many levels. The sad reality is this phenomenon remains a thing on US roads. A Tesla Model 3 owner experienced it himself recently while driving on a freeway. In a short video shared by Nathan Nate Wiki on Twitter and picked up by Teslarati, we can see 3 pickup trucks blocking all 3 lanes in front of the Tesla, effectively preventing the EV from moving past them. As if that wasn't enough, one of the trucks also started rolling coal at one point. And the smoke was so thick that the Tesla driver could barely anything in front of the vehicle for a few seconds. Mind you, he was traveling at around 60 miles per hour, so if any obstacle had appeared in front of him, he would have had a tough time seeing it. The video captured by the Model 3's onboard camera was also accompanied by an explanation from the Tesla driver. Taking my Model 3 out on a road trip and these 3 jerks form a blockade in front of me and send all their fumes my direction. This should be illegal. Really wish I had a HEPA air filter right now. 2026. He actually makes a good point about the HEPA high-efficiency particulate air filter, which Tesla offers as standard in combination with the bioweapon defense mode on the Model Y, Model S, and Model X, but not on the Model 3. Tesla CEO Elon Musk explained in the past that the HEPA filter needed for bioweapon defense mode is simply too large for the Model 3. It's worth noting that Tesla vehicles that are equipped with HEPA filters allow only clean air to enter the cabin, regardless of the air quality outside when the bioweapon defense mode is activated. The feature debuted in the Model X SUV and Model S sedan in 2018 and was added to the Model Y in 2020. Source: reposted and summarized from Dan Mihalascu at Inside EVS.